Hello, this is Bob DeGemis. This is my presentation about Dreikurs and Adler's social theory model. This is from chapter 6 in our text. The following presentation is about the Dreikurs and Adler's social theory model of our text from Wolfgang. Who are Dreikurs and Adler? Adler was an Austrian medical doctor and psychiatrist. He lived 1870 and 1937. Dreikurs was an Austrian psychiatrist and educator. He lived 1897 and 1972. Adler believed the central motivation of all humans is to belong and be accepted by others. Humans are foremost social animals. And Dreikurs believed that all behavior, including misbehavior, is orderly, purposeful, and directed toward achieving social recognition. More commentary and recommendations following those principles came in the 90s from Linda Albert, who developed the cooperative discipline model in 1989. Albert was influenced by both Rudolf Dreikurs and Alfred Adler, and is author of the book Cooperative Discipline, and Donald Dinkmeyer, who also followed those two psychiatrists and published a book called Systematic Training for Effective Parenting, also came out in the 1990s. And these are their main books following Adler and Dreikurs principles. The rationale of Dreiker and Adler approach assumes a couple of things. First, that behavior, bad or good, of any type is logical and or rational. And secondly, that it's socially driven. It assumes behavior is motivated primarily by a need for social connection. The appropriate population. Who does the Dreikurs and Adler social theory model apply to most? Is it grade schoolers, middle schoolers, high schoolers, or adults? In my opinion, middle schoolers are an excellent example of a population that this model applies to, followed by grade schoolers and high schools, and to a lesser degree, adults. In my opinion, there are ample examples of behavior, bad or good, being driven by logical reasoning, as well as behavior being driven by social emotional needs, just as Adler and Dreiker highlight. But the Dreiker and Adler's social theory model does not take into account biological, cultural, and other psychological reasons why people behave the way they do. And that's where I see that their theory is slightly flawed. The following are my references: social and cooperative discipline models, as well as our text. Thank you for visiting, and that is the conclusion.